We are going to be breaking down lesson 3 from algebraic expressions, the distributive property, the U-tries. So if you need some extra help or guidance with any of those U-tries, please feel free to watch this video and hopefully your questions will be answered. So remember, the distributive property means to multiply, and we must multiply each term in our set of parentheses by what value is on the outside that we have to multiply by. So for number 1, I always like to draw those arrows. So we're going to draw an arrow 12 to everything in parentheses. So that's going to give us 12x, and then 12 times 4 is what we're really doing there. And 12 times 4 will give us 48. So we're going to have 12x plus 48. And that would be our simplified expression. Okay, looking at number 2, we're going to distribute that 3 to both things. So we're going to have 3 times 4x. I'm going to write this out for you so you can see it. And then we're going to have 3 times negative 7, okay? So 3 times 4x, that's going to give us 12x, and then 3 times negative 7 gives us negative 21. So we're going to have 12x minus 21. Remember, we always want to check to make sure we don't have any like terms after we distribute that we can combine, and we do not in this case. Number 3, we're going to distribute that negative 2. So we're going to do negative 2 times x squared, negative 2 times negative 4x, and negative 2 times 9. So negative 2 times x squared will leave us with negative 2x squared. Negative 2 times negative 4x will leave us with a positive 8x. And negative 2 times 9 will leave us with negative 18. So we're going to put minus 18. Okay. For number 4, when there is just that negative in front, that's as if we're multiplying by a negative 1. So if it helps you, you can draw that 1 in, and you're going to multiply each term by negative 1, which really just flips the sign of each term. So it takes it from a 3x squared to a negative 3x squared, because negative 1 times 3x squared would be negative 3x squared. And then negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Alrighty. Number 5 and 6, we have our fractions. Have no fear. We're doing negative 1/3 times 12x, right? So that's like doing negative 12 over 3, which would leave us with negative 4x. And then we're doing negative 1/3 times 6, which is leaving us with negative 6 over 3, which would leave us with negative 2. And last but not least, we are doing number 6. We have to distribute 3/4. So 3/4 times 4 would just leave us with 3x squared. 3/4 times negative 8x is going to leave us with negative 6x. And 3/4 times positive 16 is going to leave us with positive 12. So that is the distributive property, the U-tries broken down. Hopefully that was helpful, and keep up the great work.